Hey, welcome to module number 6. Candice here. Congratulations on getting this far. You've come such a long way. Great work. So this is lesson number 1 of module 6, which is all about taking action, doing what it takes. In this first lesson, we're going to be talking about taking vital action, and I'll explain exactly what that means. So far you have practiced most of your skills in the relative safety of your home or in other locations outside of your feared ones. It's been kind of like the dress rehearsal before the play, so to speak, where the actors get on stage and go through their parts without an audience present. Well, now it's time to enter your social anxiety playing field. There, with your new skills in hand, you're going to be finally ready to operate in vital action mode, to do what really matters in social situations as you take your anxious feelings and thoughts along for the ride. Now, I understand this probably sounds pretty scary, so I want to assure you, you won't be expected to charge out onto your playing field. That is, unless you want to. So whether you take baby steps or giant leaps, it will be up to you to set your own pace. However, you will be expected, because you now have the necessary skills, to operate in vital action mode in your feared social situations. Okay, so in this lesson, I'm going to introduce you to vital action. I'm going to provide an exercise for walking through it in your imagination first, and outline a 4-part plan to taking vital action toward your valued goals. Okay, so let's get right into it. The word vital is from the Latin word vitalis, meaning of life. Vital action mode is all about your life, about taking action geared toward what really matters to you. It'll also serve as an acronym to help you remember your skills. So the V will prompt you to base your actions on your values and goals. So value, V. The I is to remind you to remain in the present moment, T is for taking notice of your feelings, thoughts, and urges from your observing self. So T, taking notice. And finally, the AL is for allowing your experience to be exactly as it is. Allowing your experience to be exactly as it is. So to give you a sense of what to expect when you step out onto your social playing field, let's try out vital action by taking it from the standpoint of walking through an example of a social situation in your imagination. So we'll start first in your imagination. That'll help you get a better sense of what this will be like, and then you'll be better able to take it in to your real life, so to speak. So first, choose an action to work with during the exercise. Below this video, you can find a handout with the instructions plus an audio recording of this specific part of the video. So you can use either the handout or the audio or both to help walk you through this exercise outside of this video. Okay, so you may want to pause the video now to download the handout, print that out, so you'll have that to refer to. So like I said, first you want to choose an action to work with during the exercise. Perhaps making eye contact, maybe having a short conversation with someone you have in mind, maybe asking a question in class, or walking in public, something relevant to one of your goals. And once you have the situation in mind, you can move on to the exercise. So this exercise is meant to provide you with an opportunity, like I said, to practice taking vital action in your imagination. Start by getting into a comfortable position, in a chair or lying down, and allow your eyes to close gently. Now bring to mind a situation where you want to take action. Imagine where you are and who you are with. including as many details of the situation as necessary to bring it to life in your mind's eye. Next, begin with the V in vital action. So remember, the V represents your values and goals. Get in touch with the value or values that will guide those actions. Why do the actions matter to you? Why are they important? What do you want to accomplish with your actions? Where will they take you? What is your goal? So reflect on the values and goals. Now moving to the I in vital. Remember, the I stands for in the present moment. Take a few moments to connect with your breathing, coming into the present moment as you pay attention to each complete in-breath and each complete out-breath, noticing the rising and falling of the breath in your chest and belly. There's no need to control your breathing in any way, simply letting the breathing breathe itself and doing this for several moments until you are fully present with your breathing. Throughout the remainder of this exercise, whenever your mind wanders from the task at hand, try revisiting the breath as a way of reconnecting with the present moment and with the exercise. Now, imagine yourself taking action as you remain focused on your valued goals. And as you do this, shifting to the final 3 letters of vital. T for taking notice of your experience, and AL, allowing it to be exactly as it is. First, noticing any feelings that arise, perhaps observing them from your inner mountain, or using another image, or simply watching them from your observing self, from pure awareness. Notice your feelings. Has fear shown up? Has tension arrived? Has your heart quickened, or is it hard to catch your breath? Whichever feelings appear, simply observe them with acceptance and compassion, not struggling with them. Next, notice thoughts arising about the situation, perhaps worries, evaluations, mind reading, whatever they are. Simply watch your thoughts come and go. There's no need to think of something else to try to make the thoughts go away or resolve anything. You don't need to interpret the thoughts. Just allow them to come and go, simply observing them similarly to as you observed your emotions. Can you thank your mind for anxious thoughts or diffuse them in another way? Finally, observing any urges to use safety behaviors, such as hiding your feelings or escaping from the situation. Simply acknowledge any urges that are coming up and let go of the need to act on them. Acknowledge any urge and let go of the need to act on them. And now, can you make room for the entirety of your experience? Is it something you must struggle with? Or can you invite it in, saying to yourself with willingness, let me feel what there is to be felt because it is my experience right now. So is it something you must struggle with? Or can you invite it in, saying to yourself with a sense of willingness, let me feel what there is to be felt because it's my experience right now. And as you gently open up to your experience, watching yourself continue to take action in your imagined situation, focus on what really matters. Focus on what really matters. And do this for a bit longer. And when you are ready, letting go of the imagined situation with its accompanying feelings, thoughts, and urges, and directing your focus back to your breath. Then gradually widening your attention to take in the sounds in the room, and taking a moment to make the intention to bring this sense of gentle allowing and self-acceptance into the present moment. And when you are ready, slowly opening your eyes. So, what was your experience of that exercise? In my experience with clients, I've noticed 3 main observations. Some people are natural visualizers. They can see a situation unfold in their mind's eye as if they were watching a movie. Other people are better at hearing a situation, so listening to the mind talk about it. Whatever method you use to bring your situation to mind is fine, as long as it helps you to get in touch with your feelings and thoughts about the situation. And even when people are able to vividly imagine their situations, there still is considerable variability in their experiences of those situations. Some people experience the very same feelings and thoughts they would in their actual situations. Some experience different or muted feelings and thoughts, and others don't experience any feelings or thoughts about their situations at all. So people's experiences vary depending on the situation that's brought to mind as well. Typically, a client's top 3 feared situations tend to evoke more intense experiences than situations that they fear less. Okay, so given all this variability, what I recommend is that you try this exercise with a number of your feared situations over the course of the next week. Record your observations in your mindfulness log. Okay, so try this out with a few feared situations, recording your observations in your mindfulness log. Now, if you found that this exercise generated intense experiences, for example, a wildly racing heart or very critical thoughts, try taking a gradual approach when you repeat it. So you may want to start by imagining a situation that causes you very mild anxiety, and then slowly build toward your top 3 situations at your own pace, of course. Okay, so there's no right or wrong way of doing this. The way that you worked with vital action in your imagination is very similar to how you will take vital action on your social anxiety playing field, which we're going to outline in the next lesson. So I'll see you there.